Welcome back to another thrilling episode of German Custom Bricks, and today we're doing the last of the Opel Blitz line, which is the Kfz 385 Tankwagen. So here it is. This is the Africa Core version, and of course it comes with the fuel hose as well as the driver and the driver filler, and yes, he's in an undershirt just like the last guy. So if you remember, the original one here I have, the 385, but it is in dark bluish gray. That one was like that was like France 1940 and onward, and they didn't get into more like camouflage colors until a little later on. But in North Africa, this was the one that was used. So it's got the same features as the last one. If you go back and look at the last video, it's the same thing, but we'll just take a quick review of it. Some differences about this one is that the Tankwagen is numbered. So they did actually number these Tankwagens, and there is lots of photographic evidence showing the different various numbers of some of these Tankwagens. Some didn't have any numbers on them at all, and they could have been later war pictures when they started removing some identification, to not tip off spies or those that are doing kind of espionage, what units were where, because all the tactical markings and the unit markings, which are typically on the fenders here, would give them away, and they would be able to relay that information back to the Allies. So they slowly got smarter, getting camouflage and such. Also, just to note this, the white stripe across the hood was the aerial recon stripe, so that way planes flying overhead would know that this is friendly forces on the ground. So the white stripe denoted the North African Mediterranean campaign, which is also on the tails of aircraft, while they striped the vehicles too. If you look at some of the other kits that I've put out, you can see in North Africa where the stripe goes across the hood or nose or aircraft around the tail. And that just in the end of the tail where the tail meets the rudder and ailerons there, that's where you'd find that stripe. So other than the numbers, it's the same features as the other Tankwagen. Basically, it's got the cardstock canvas cover, and it has to be this way because the backing here on the real vehicle, it's like a metal plate, so you can't actually have something that thin. Lego just doesn't have anything that thin, but this actually fits nicely, and that right nicely behind the doors, and it goes straight down on there just like that, so you can get your guys in and out with no problem. And of course it's got the bench on the inside. I don't know if you can see that real good here. Just the bench in there, the bench back, and then of course the side windows, and of course the rear windows out the back. So in the kit, the cab cover already comes pre-made, so you don't have to worry about cutting out anything or gluing anything or nothing like that. It's already done for you. And it does come with a minifigure, this particular one as well. Of course, it's got the fuel hose, just like the last Tankwagen. So same features, doors open and close. It's got the opening hatches in front and back. So this one has got some gauges on there. There's some valves there that can, well, they don't actually move, but you can hook up a hose just on the center there, just like the last one. What you see here is what comes with this kit. Now, unlike the other one, it had that little diorama, but this one was North Africa in the desert, and it was constantly moving the theater and stuff, and it does the same thing. The back here opens up, and you can get to the actual hook up there for the hose right there. And of course got a dial gauge as a motor there, some greebling, some sort of a minor detail, and that's pretty much it there. It's got a spare tire on the bottom. It's got stickered storage bins, and of course the same as the last one, it has the tool chest on the side. It comes with the drawers and with tools in it, so it's ready to go for your guy. And yes, I've seen this in photographs, and that's why I put this feature in there. Of course, the doors do open and close, just like the other Tankwagen, and of course, nice wheels roll and all that kind of stuff. And it does have the storage compartment, just like the last one, so you can take your hose, and then shove it down in there, and you can pack away with your with your tank wagon off to the next aircraft. So that's pretty much the lowdown of that. It does have the adjustable steering wheel in it, so you can get your guy in there. It's got a lever there, your gear shifter in there as well. And otherwise, you know, pretty much the same stuff. Got the Luftwaffe marking on it, grill, headlight, stickers, and stuff. So it's pretty much what you see here is what you get. So actually, let's put the driver in here. I'm going to kind of work my hands around here. See if we can get this guy in there. Of course, I shouldn't say see if we can get this guy. We certainly can get this guy in there. So you can actually just take the guy and just slide him in sideways there. You can put him down there. Of course, the door opens and closes just like the other one. And then slide the cover behind him nicely. And then he's locked and loaded. And there he is. He is in there. We can kind of see his head. Let's see his face through the windshield there. Let's see if you can zoom in on that. It's kind of dark in there, but oh well, you get the point. And of course, this is the supply marking on top. The little triangle denotes that too. Some of the Opel Blitz trucks, the regular trucks, do have those on there. So that is the Opel Blitz Tankwagen, and of course in North Africa, that is that one. And then of course this is the other one, for the invasion of France and onward. So that's exactly the same as I showed you on the last video. So this is this one, and of course, like I said, this completes the Opel Blitz lineup. And of course, just kind of a recap, rehash. We got the troop transport there, and plus we also have the cargo, the actual supply truck, with all the crates in the back and in winter camouflage. This is early 1941. Used in Russia, so that's what this camo scheme is for. It's kind of like, so that's kind of how it went, and that's kind of how it is. And that means that this video is actually done. So finally, I had an early rush of orders here this last month or so. So I've been really busy with that. So I haven't been able to get to the Stinger and that get going on that one, because I wanted to have that one done by Christmas here. So now I've got all the orders out the door, and I can actually work on getting that one finished. So that is still on deck. That has not gone anywhere. The Stinger's coming, so hang in there. And that we are moving on to it now. So there you have it. That is the Kfz 385 Tankwagen North African campaign camo scheme. So there you have it. This will be available at 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time today, which happens to be Saturday, November the 2nd. So thank you all for watching, and go check it out on ebay.com, and we will catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.